again with another one. This time, England have reached a semi-fucking-final.
Semi-fucking-final?
The first one in the World Cup since Italia 90. The first one, actually not the first one since we were born, I said this before, Euro 96. The famous waistcoat Southgate missed the penalty.
I'm going to buy a fucking waistcoat, mate. I'm going to buy a waistcoat.
Waistcoat Wednesdays next week for the semi-final against what will be Croatia or Russia. Obviously we're recording this now straight after the game, so we don't know. We'll probably say Croatia. However, Russia being the home nation, it'll be full of them. Russia had a great start to the World Cup.
Russia's gone for a plus. Putin's fucking dictating.
Putin's got the VAR, all of those, all the assistants watching the VAR, he's got all the waste, the fucking 9mm by the head, no decisions going against fucking Russia, all of the decisions going against Croatia. Will Russia get through? It's hard to call it, maybe. I mean, maybe a draw the next time pens. Dodgy Russia get through, I wouldn't put it past them.
It really is. Like, home nations always do well.
They do,
I mean, I don't know if it's a little bit fucking.
I mean, look at fucking 2002 against Korea, Japan. I'm sure if you get a host nation, you just think, he has a route to the quarters. At least.
I think it's a little bit political, especially if fucking Putin's in charge. He's fucking definitely fucking dictating fucking nuclear war.
Oh, he's having his own way. He's having his own way. He's killing families for fun.
If they get to the semis and beat England and get to the final, that is fucking so corrupt. Like, as if FIFA couldn't be corrupt enough. Like, fucking putting Russia in the final. Who were the lowest ranked
Who didn't deserve to win the World Cup in the first place. They weren't meant to host it, the same with Qatar, it was all money on it.
Like they were the lowest ranked nation going into the World Cup. Like,
and stop beating teams 5-0 on that.
Like below like Saudi Arabia. Like teams like that and Panama. Like, how can you be that shit? Like, Russia used to be alright.
They used to have Pavlyuchenko, Zhirkov, fucking like, Russia, the other one who used to play for us, Arshavin. He was good.
Russia used to be alright, but they went in this World Cup, the lowest ranked team. Below Saudi Arabia and Panama and fucking spackers like
Croatia. I really fancied it being a bit of an outsider actually until the last game. They were a bit poor.
I've always been a fan of Croatia.
They were a bit poor in the last game, but they've still arguably got one of the best midfields in the World Cup. Like,
without a doubt,
Perisic, Modric, and the keeper Subasic is very good.
They're dangerous. Like, England's played Croatia in the past, beat them in the past. They've beat us in the past. Like, biggest time, Wally Brawley. Like, they put England out of the 2012 Euros. So. But like,
however, we did have a shit record against Sweden, and that's been put to bed now as well under the Southgate era. We drew 1-1 in was it 2002, and then 2006 we drew 2-2. Everyone's seen like tricky opponents. Brushed them aside, knee ball of the day.
Nah, piece of piss, man.
How did we do for you the day? This Sterling, bit dodgy. Should have been put to bed at half time.
Raheem Sterling needs to fucking just fuck off.
Rashford, come on, mate.
But like, as much as this team's doing well, and like we were saying before, like, no one wanted Gareth Southgate as the manager. Like,
everyone was kicking off with the squad.
And when the squad was announced, everyone was kicking off, thinking Southgate's a wanker, squad's shit. We're fucking barely going to get out of the group. But like, you look at like the past, and like Southgate's got like history with these players, like from like the under-21s and that.
There's a clear connection there, and clear chemistry.
And he's clearly getting the best out of them. Certain players, like Sterling, shouldn't have started for me. Like, I'd take Rashford any day of the week. I'd take fucking Sammy Amiobi over fucking Sterling. I think it's absolute dog shit. I think it's absolute dog shit. For Man City last season, I think he scored like 19 goals or something.
It's a different formation. He's playing with a team full of stars, isn't he? So.
Like, but how many of them 19 goals were like fucking tap-ins from the 6-yard line?
Exactly.
Fucking De Bruyne made a wicked run. Like, David Silva made a good pass, and then Sane just blasted across the 6-yard line, and there's Sterling, bosh, easy goal. Like, England aren't Man City.
Right.
Like, very, very different style, different way of playing.
How good was the best thing ever to come out of Sunderland today, Jordan Pickford?
To be fair,
I think, win a game, didn't he?
I think, unfortunately, the two best players on the pitch today were fucking Mackems. Fucking Jordan
However,
Henderson,
it came out that Pickford, Jordan Pickford was born in Washington, which is an NA postcode. And it was, no, if you're watching American Pie, postcode rules, baby. NA, you're a Geordie Pickford. As much as you didn't like being put on in a Sunderland shirt when you're 3 years old, and you're apparently a Mackem, you're in fact a Geordie. So you're from Newcastle, mate. So fuck you. And fuck your dad, who was celebrating your save last week on his pants out 24-inch. Because today you're outstanding, but you're not really
take the boy out of Sunderland.
You're actually a Geordie. And well done you, mate. Pickford kept winning it. Kane not on the score sheet today. Harry Maguire, Shout out Harry Maguire, 33-1, first goal. I'll pop that in there, little image of my winning bet there, £3, £102 back. Big renties, big tips, coming in again. And what was that tweet you were saying about with Harry Maguire?
Oh, it was like a tweet from like fucking 2 years ago, 2016 or something. He was building like a flat pack lamp or something from IKEA. Fucking something shit. He declared like fucking war. Like he said, like I'll get revenge on Sweden one day.
Oh, and yes, he did.
In fucking 2016, like he's fucking raging over a fucking IKEA lamp. Fucking declaring war on Sweden. He was like, ah, you fucking done them, didn't you?
Going into next Wednesday, whether it be Croatia or Russia, England are in a fucking semi-final of a major tournament, the World Cup. One game away with one hand on the trophy. We're not going to play Germany. We're not going to play Argentina. We're not going to play Brazil, Spain, anyone. It's Croatia or Russia. So if there's ever a better chance for England to reach the final of a major tournament, this is it.
It really is. Like I don't really see like the final's outstanding. I think the country will go into absolute chaos if we get the final. Then like Belgium's an outstanding team. Like I know their B side beat our B side, but when like the A teams come out, the fucking Mr. T's come out.
Hazard and fucking
it's going to be a different story. But Belgium's outstanding. France are really good. I'm a big fan of France. So like I do think we can get there. Croatia we can beat. Russia we can definitely beat. Depending on politics. And
Putin's got the gun pointed to.
It's just going to be a very tough final. I think if we get to the final, like, even in the semi-finals, like I think we're like as a nation,
semi-finals like no one expected we get past the quarters at best.
We're so proud right now. I think if we lost the semi-final, like it's still fucking euphoria for England. If we get the semi-final, if we get the final, fuck me. I just think every lad's just gonna have a fucking hard on for a fucking fortnight.
Oh, aye.
Like, but like I say, like if it's Belgium, if it's France, if we lose, like that's no shame in that. We've got the final. We've done this well. It's outstanding, but that beatable. Like
exactly, it's Croatia, Russia. You know what I mean? It's not fucking France, Argentina or Brazil.
We'll beat France in like like 6 months or something like that. Like a friendly. Like we've beat France. France are beatable.
So like, take the semi-final first on Wednesday. If it's Croatia or Russia, I fancy the same again. I fancy a 2-1 maybe. Fancy we get through. I do fancy we get the final against either of them. I think Russia with the backing behind them, the nation behind them, it'll be a tough game. Croatia with their midfield, and the technicalities. But I do fancy we get the final, and I've got to be honest. I'd fancy whoever wins Belgium v France to win the World Cup. But if we get anywhere near there, then it's fucking happy days, isn't it?
Yeah, like whoever like wins, like whoever's in that semi-final, they've got to be favourites. Whether it is France or Belgium, both fucking outstanding teams.
But for now, everyone, enjoy your fucking Saturday night. Enjoy England being in the semi-final. Enjoy!